Hey guys, okay, so here's another vlog for you. I am really tan right now because I just came from Laguna Beach all day. It's a Saturday, so that's normally where we spend our weekends, which I love, that explains the tan right now. But anyway, so I'm officially in my 18th week of pregnancy, which means I'm now in my 5th month of pregnancy. So I kind of wanted to document this and kind of share how everything's going so far, as well as some of my favorite products and things that I kind of just swear by in my pregnancy. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so right now in my 5th month, I'm still feeling really, really amazing. My entire second trimester so far has been top notch. It's true what they say. They say that your second trimester is, you know, like the best one because you have the most energy and you just feel your greatest. And it is true because I honestly do feel like almost, well, pretty much like my pre-pregnancy self. I don't really feel any different whatsoever. In my first trimester, it was, you know, like a little bit of a challenge only because I was very tired and, you know, I needed to take a nap a lot. And of course I was suffering from a little bit of morning sickness and headaches and things like that. Just some new changes in my body. But I feel like right now I'm just at the top of my game, and honestly kind of feels strange thinking that I am pregnant because I don't feel any different than I did before pregnancy. But I did do my checkup at the doctor's last week or the week before, and everything's all good. Ultrasound's all great. I did another round of blood tests to confirm that the baby's spine is good and that I'm still healthy. And you know, they do so many blood work tests. I don't really know what exactly each one is for, but the results came back great, so yay. I'm prepping for my huge appointment on my 20 week mark, which is coming up in 2 weeks, and that's supposedly the big ultrasound date to where they do a very, very thorough ultrasound of the entire belly and like take a look at every little aspect of the baby. So that's really exciting. I'm super stoked, and I'm really hoping that I get some awesome photos from the ultrasound for that, because all the ones that I've had so far have been when he's just like so tiny and you can't really see any details or anything of him. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Yeah, here's my bump update of what I look like right now. So still, I got a little mini bump right now. In terms of clothing wise, what I've been kind of sticking with are a lot of workout pants, a lot of those yoga leggings, which have been awesome because obviously they're so stretchy and very comfortable, and I can move around in them, and then I can also work out in them after and things like that. So that's been good. I've been really, really liking wearing tight-fitted shirts just because it kind of accentuates the belly, and otherwise when I wear like normal shirts, I just feel like I just look like I gained a little bit of weight, and it's like this weird in-between stage. So yeah, I've been trying to show it off as much as I can. Oh, other things I've been wearing. For all you pregnant or soon to be pregnant, or you know, like one day will be pregnant mothers out there, one of the perks about being pregnant is that this area grows a lot, and so you're gonna have to invest in buying new bras for yourself. So there's one tip that I would recommend. I still have not gotten one, but I really do need to get one. And what else? Ooh, I've been really loving wearing really tight fitted dresses, like skin tight dresses again, like because as I said with the shirt thing, it's the same thing. Like I want to really accentuate what my belly looks like. And so I'm hoping that I can continually find some really cute ones, especially if I have like a special event, like a wedding or like a party or something to go to. It's kind of nice to show off the belly a little. But in terms of shorts, one thing that has been a little bit of a struggle for me is finding good shorts, because all of my denim shorts right now are getting really snug. And I don't want to wear any maternity clothes. I don't know. I don't really see the point in it, just because, you know, after you're pregnant, what are you going to do with these clothes? So if you have any tips on any cool shorts that I can wear that are stretchy and yet, you know, fashionable, I'm all ears. Leave that in the comment section below. I guess now I will share with you some of my top things that I swear by during my pregnancy. Okay, so one of the first things that I invested in when I found out I was pregnant is obviously my prenatal vitamins, and there are so many brands that you can choose from. The list goes on and on, but my husband picked out this brand for me. It's called Pink Stork. And so I have two. I have the Premium Prenatal, which is a complete prenatal vitamin, and this, I'm just reading this off. It says special blends for morning sickness, gut health, and baby's nutrition, whole food support for mom and baby for before, during, and after pregnancy. Then I also take this one, which is DHA, pregnant and nursing DHA for baby's brain, eyes, and nervous system. One small soft gel, wild, sustainably caught in deep seas. So this one is kind of like fish oil type of a jazz, and this one has like everything that you need. The list goes on and on there. So yeah, I take those daily. And another thing that I've been really into is some probiotic pills, which when you're pregnant, you're not as, your bowel movements aren't as regular as you are prior to being pregnant. So it's been really great taking probiotics because I feel like my digestion has been a lot better with it. I'm sure that you've heard that a lot of people who are pregnant suffer with, you know, like a lot of gas, or like just being bloated in general, or just constipated. And yeah, so taking probiotics definitely helps. So there's that. Okay, what's another thing? Oh, so now I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite snacks that I've been obsessed with for the past couple of weeks. One of them is this. It's called Mana Butter. It's the brand is Mana Organics. This specific one is a cashew cacao cookie dough. That's what it's called. But all really good ingredients. I got mine from Erewhon, which is this store in Los Angeles that's basically like a higher end Whole Foods. But I mean, I feel like they might sell it online. I'm not sure, but I'm obsessed with this just because in the mornings I really like having, like, you know, a piece of fruit like a banana or something, and this just adds like a savory component to it that's also just so delicious. And the ingredients are cashews, dried coconut, coconut sugar, cacao nibs, vanilla extract, Himalayan pink salt, and cinnamon, and it's organic. This one is really good, but the one that I actually love the most is this other one that has like hazelnuts and cacao, which basically tastes like Nutella, which is amazing. So that one was out this time at the store, so I got this one, which is also pretty good. Okay, another thing I've been obsessed with is organic frozen mangoes. I eat these like candy, just like from the freezer. It's so delicious. And I actually ate these all throughout the first trimester when I was, you know, feeling nauseous and stuff. I think if you watched my first video, then I talk about that. But yeah, it's just really good. It's my favorite fruit, so. And yeah, so at Trader Joe's, they sell it for like $2 for this whole big bag of organic mangoes with no preservatives added, nothing else added except for just straight up frozen organic mangoes, which is awesome. Okay, another one. So I love chips, and it's really hard to find really healthy chips that have just only solid good ingredients in it but actually taste really good. And one of my favorite chip brands is called Siete. It's also my favorite tortilla brand as well. If you like tacos, they make amazing cassava flour tortillas. But this one is my favorite flavor of the chips. It's the nacho flavor. It kind of tastes like Doritos, but like a little bit with a kick, like a spicy Dorito, which is kind of awesome. And they're grain-free, gluten-free, paleo, and vegan-friendly, made with avocado oil, dairy-free, soy-free, no corn, wheat, or rice. These are the ingredients. It's cassava flour, avocado oil, coconut flour, nutritional yeast, tomato powder, ground chia seeds, sea salt, citric acid, jalapeno powder, onion powder, garlic powder, and serrano powder. So that's it. And last but not least, I'm all about dairy-free milk alternatives for like my morning coffees. As I mentioned, I might have mentioned this in my past videos, that yes, when you're pregnant, you do have to limit your caffeine intake, but you are allowed 1 to 2 cups of coffee. I normally will drink coffee like a couple times a week, but I won't even like finish the cup, or I'll just get like 1 shot of espresso and then just pour my milk into it and make it kind of like a latte. Anyway, so the milk I've been obsessed with lately is banana milk. This brand is called Mooala, I don't know. I get it at Whole Foods, and they have like Hudson's chiming in the back. I brought this home once from Whole Foods, and he was like very skeptical. He was like, "What is this banana milk? This probably has a bunch of crap in it." But lo and behold, here are the ingredients, guys, and it's organic again. It's water, organic banana puree, organic roasted sunflower seeds, sea salt, organic cinnamon. And here we have it, and it tastes like heaven in a cup. So this is what I drink with everything in my smoothies, in my acai bowls, and my coffee. Yeah, this is great. And I get the original flavor. They have like a strawberry flavor and I don't know, some other flavor, but I haven't tried those. I've only tried this one. Okay, so moving on, we're going into beauty products. I'm not really, if you know me, I don't even know how to put on makeup, so I'm like kind of the worst girl, but I do have like a few things that I've been, you know, swearing by, because especially now that I'm pregnant, I need to make sure that I'm keeping moisturized everywhere. One thing that I really love is keeping my lips moisturized, and I've had a really hard time finding a lip moisturizer that has genuinely just kept my lips really like plump and soft and not without having that like the gooey residue, which I hate. Anyway, so this has been my favorite. It's John Masters Organics. I don't know if it's focusing on that. There you go. Wait, no? Yeah? I don't know. Yeah, it's called John Masters Organics Lip Calm. It's organic, and it just feels amazing on. I just bought a new tube because I ran out. But yeah, I love this. Okay, so another thing that I've been loving doing since I've been pregnant is moisturizing my belly and just like my chest area and just areas that are more prone to stretch marks or cellulite or whatever, because obviously when you're pregnant, your body's changing a lot and you don't really know exactly how it's going to react with all of the stretching that your skin's doing everywhere. And so, I mean, some people say that stretch marks and everything are genetic or whatever it is, and I'm not really sure exactly. Sorry, my dog's playing fetch with me, so I'm going to be throwing the ball periodically throughout this video. But I'm not really sure if it's true, if it's genetic or not, but either way, it feels really good to moisturize anyways. And I found these two products that I just love, so I wanted to share them with you. One is this Mambino Organics body butter. It, as I said, like mangoes are like my favorite fruit, and this smells like mangoes because it has mangoes in it, and I love it. This is kind of what it looks like. It's an Oh Baby anti-stretch belly butter with omega plus 7 super plants. I put it on twice a day. That's what it looks like. So I actually went through a couple different body moisturizers, I guess you could say, body butters, since I've been pregnant, trying to find one that I really like, and this by far has been my favorite, just because like look at the consistency is kind of very tacky, and like it's not just like a lotion where you just like squirt it in your hand and then once you put it on your skin then it's just gone. This actually, here, I'll just put some on my arm. See how it goes on? It's just very thick, and you really have to rub it in your skin, and after it leaves such a beautiful shine. I don't know if you can kind of see it on my arm, but yeah, it just like makes your skin feel so good, and you really feel like the product is seeping into your skin, and it's all really great ingredients for you, so you're not putting like chemicals or anything on your skin, which is great. So I rub this on my chest area, my belly, and you know, like my upper thigh and like butt area, to really just get it in there. And then I follow up with this, which is Burt's Bees Mama Bee Nourishing Body Oil with Vitamin E. And this has been like my favorite body oil ever. It smells incredible. Oh my gosh. And a little really just goes a long way. I just put a dab on my skin, or on my fingers, and I just kind of rub it in, and it just leaves such a beautiful shine. Kind of see, but yeah, it's like so glistening and glossy, and I don't know, I just love it. So yeah, I do that twice a day, once in the morning after I brush my teeth when I wake up, and once at night right before I go to bed. And yeah, those two products, just like lathering myself with it, is amazing. So I've been really loving that. Speaking of sleep, one of my favorite things that I have had since pregnancy that I love is actually something that I got as a gift during my gender reveal from my friends Adam and Chelsea. Hey, if you guys are watching this, thank you. It's a pregnancy pillow. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's huge. I can't even get it in the screen. Woo! Yeah, it's, I don't know the exact name for it. I think it's called pregnancy pillow. I'm not 100% sure. If it's not, I'll link, put a link on the description bar below. But yeah, so basically it's this huge worm of a pillow that curves at both ends. And so how it works is like you sleep, wait. This is so weird. Okay, hold on. So you put your head on this side, or whatever side, and you sleep on it, and then this little end here goes like up and like between your legs, and so it's like you have a leg pillow and a head pillow at the same time, and then you have back support in the back as well. Because when you're pregnant, like during your second and third trimesters, they say you're not supposed to sleep on your back for several reasons. They say when your belly is around like the 20-week mark and beyond, that it's just your belly is so big and heavy that it can press on something. This is so scientific, it's great. Look this up if you really want to know exactly what it does, but basically it's not supposed to be good for you or the baby. It basically, like, the best way for you and the baby to get oxygen is sleeping on your sides versus like pressing up against like your internal organs and what have you. I'm not a science major, nor am I one of those people who memorizes facts. So there you have it. All I just know is you're supposed to sleep on your side for the best results. So that's what I'm doing, and this pregnancy pillow really, really helps. Hudson has actually slept with it many nights prior to.
So comfy.
Yeah, he's obsessed with it. He actually was like at one point asking me if he could get one for himself, and I was like, I think that's a little intense to have two of these on our bed. So yeah, right now.
They're hard to hide.
Yeah, they're hard to store. So we have this one right now, and it's been a lifesaver. Probably in the future when I have the baby, I can just wrap it up and like use it as a breastfeeding pillow, I'm assuming. I don't know, I feel like that would work. I've never breastfed anything before, but I feel like that would come in handy in the future. But yeah, so that kind of sums up all the things that I have been just obsessed with over my pregnancy so far. If I think of anything else, I will maybe make a second video, but that kind of sums it up.
Hey,
you gotta look over here, not over
right,
here.
Okay. I do want to say that having a positive mindset and doing your research is everything. Serena is one of the strongest minds I've ever met. So this has been amazing for me. I've heard all the horror stories and how everything's just crazy and it's gonna be a big thing. I will say I did a lot more just to make sure that I took care of her, so she wouldn't have to smell all the crazy foods and all that stuff while I'm cooking and everything. So yeah, I did a lot more just to make sure that I could help her.
More than who?
Well, more than I normally do.
That's what I
do a lot,
of.
but now I've obviously been doing all the cooking and everything and.
Hey, I started cooking recently again. Now that my nausea is gone.
So for the past 3-4 months, I've been cooking. I've been taking care of her, and it's been. But I will say though, she's because nausea is a thing and everything, and whenever
not
she
anymore.
And when she did have problems, that's instead of letting it linger, I think it's really important to just jump in right away and jump in and try to figure out a way to make it better versus just letting it get worse and worse, because I think it's kind of like being car sick. Once you get to a point, then it just could be really, really, really bad. So I was playing hippie style, and I would be rolling around with some Palo Santo or whatnot, blowing it in her face and letting her smell a different smell, or opening windows for her.
Helped.
Yeah, literally right when there was just a hint.
Or he would just give me like massages whenever I'd want them.
Yeah,
Which is really
but
big.
be careful with that. Apparently, there's something to do with blood flow and all that stuff that could be
Yeah,
actually
you're
dangerous.
supposed to avoid the pressure points on your wrist and your ankles when you get massages when you're pregnant, but other than that, it should be fine.
Yeah, but I will say though, again, not listening to everyone. I think if you start to look for a bunch of, I mean, you could listen to her; she knows what she's talking about. But I will say, like, listening to everyone and all their problems and issues and all that kind of stuff, I think you get some sort of weird mindset to start believing that stuff. Like the minutes you get even a hint of it.
I kind of said that in one of my past vlogs.
Well, good. I'm reconfirming it that it's a big deal to keep just a good mindset with it. Any case, I'm out. I gotta cook. All right, that was fun.
Thanks for the cameo, Hudson Taylor, everyone. Okay, so yeah, that pretty much sums up my whole video anyways. Hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comment section below if there's anything else that you have questions on. I'll try to answer them. And other than that, I will see you in my next video. Bye!